Greetings and welcome to Erlanger. I'm Max Schluter alongside Zach Tucker and Zach Day. Tonight we have a ninth region clash between the St. Henry Crusaders and the Highlands Bluebirds. St. Henry enters the game at an astonishing 20-4 record, coming off a tough win on the road versus Holmes. Zach, last time the Crusaders were at home, they lost on senior night 69-58 to the Beechwood Tigers, getting beaten in every aspect of the game that night. Zach, what must the Crusaders do to get back on track here at home?
Well, the offensive side of the ball has to improve tonight for sure. Last week was just an ugly game all around, offensively and defensively. They were struggling to score points against the Tigers because not many of their shots were falling. Switching up to the defense, the Crew have to be able to lock up the three ball tonight if they want to find any chance of winning against the always tough Highland Birds.
Thank you, Zach. What will be the keys to success to knock off the Bluebirds?
Well, Highlands, as we know, is a very strong three-point shooting team, so the Crusaders have to play tough defense on the perimeter, and this Highlands team will shoot contested threes as well as wide-open threes. So they're going to have to keep it locked up top tonight, and they just can't let this game start becoming a three-point shoot-around.
When we come back, we will tip off St. Henry versus Highlands.
God, please be with me and my teammates to be prepared for the skill we have practiced. Help us work together to achieve our goal, whether we win or lose. God, be with our opponents also. Help us remember to be good teammates and competitors. Keep us safe as we play. Amen. Joey Storm was a childhood friend of White Beach. He tragically took his own life this past year in a lifelong battle with depression. He was a sophomore at Royal High School who loved the outdoors, fishing, and taking care of his animals on his farm. J's for Joey was inspired by Joey and his effort to bring awareness to mental health and the seriousness of depression. J's for Joey has raised over $3,000, which will be donated to the psychiatric department of Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Wyatt is presenting a check to Tammy Klumper on behalf of Cincinnati Children's Hospital. We'd also like to congratulate the Highlands Junior Varsity Basketball team on the recent 9th Region Junior Varsity Tournament Championship. Good evening, welcome to St. Henry District High School, the home of the Crusaders and the home of the 2020 Kentucky All-Day State Champions. Here are your player introductions for this evening. Introducing the Highlands Bluebirds. At guard, junior number 3, Sam Vinson. At guard, junior number 11, Luke Muller. At guard, senior number 14, Hunter Allfeld. At forward, senior number 2, Jack Delagrange. And at forward, junior number 31, Bryson Cody. This was coached by Kevin Winston, assisted by Scott Lesgate, Scott Barn, Kevin Warren, Paul Schwarber. After senior number 5, Alex Daniel. After junior number 12, Wyatt Heath. After junior number 22, Gene Kessler. And after senior number 21, Luke Mayer. This is the coach by Dave Fox. This is my director, Bill Bernie Glenn, Connor Jim Getz. Your physical singing, Tony Pompilio, Sean Holman, Andre Williams.
On the floor for the Bluebirds is Vincent, Muller, Delagrange, Allfeld, and Cody. And for the Crusaders, Bessler, Veith, Daniel, Shea, and Mayer. Bessler up for the tap, and it's controlled by Delagrange and the Bluebirds. Muller to the basket, takes it in, no good. And Veith rips down the rebound. Bessler will take the three, no good. And rebounds going back to the Bluebirds.
St. Henry's got to attack both ends of the glass. This is one of the matchups where they really don't have a size disadvantage, and I mean, as you can see, St. Henry's playing with 3 people over 6 feet, and Alex Daniel himself can get up and jump too. So St. Henry should be looking to get a bunch of second chance opportunities on the offensive end.
And Vincent left that short, and a jump ball, and it's St. Henry ball. And Highlands in a press right now. Veith takes it into the basket through contact, no. And is off Vincent and remain with the Crusaders. And Bessler scores on the out-of-bounds play.
Good inbound pass by Daniel, gives it right to Bessler. Great way to start off with a lead.
As Tucker said, I think that St. Henry needs to start working the ball inside out. Yes, they can shoot the 3, but their inside game's been very good this year, especially with Bessler and Veith. They've been really hard to guard in the paint, so if you can get them going down low, it'll open up your 3-point opportunities.
And Muller took it all the way in and got it stripped, and here come the Crusaders with 6.5 to go and a 2-0 score. Veith for 3. He'll hit the 3. 5-0 for St. Henry. Hey guys, this Highlands team is the best record in the 9th region at 23-2, and they really shoot the 3 ball well. What will St. Henry have to do to keep them from knocking down a lot of threes?
They got to just get out, contest like that. That was a great contest. But, I mean, if they can just close out on the perimeter, they should be able to make these Bluebird 3-pointers tough. And even though they'll hit some of them, they just got to keep doing it because they'll hit a lot less covered 3s and open 3s.
And Veith took it in over to Mayer, and he traveled with it. Highlands basketball. And a steal by Bessler. He's pushing. Connor Shea, ball fake. Pick and roll with Bessler. Tough shot, couldn't get it to go. Guys, with 5:40 to go, it's 5-0. Highlands is one of the highest scoring teams in the 9th region. What do you think of this defense by the Crusaders?
Well, it's definitely looking strong. That last possession, they were able to force a turnover. Unfortunately, an easy bucket there, but they got to continue to play strong defense, tight up top and down low.
Veith, stop and pop. It'll drop.
All night, man.
Wyatt Veith for 2.
That's going to be a challenge for this Bluebirds team all night. Veith can do everything, score inside, mid-range, and shoot the 3. He can score off the dribble or just spot up. He's a tough player to guard. We'll see how they can handle him for the rest of the night.
Mayer to Veith for 3. Short. Got his own rebound. Threw it out to Daniel. Good hustle by both Highlands and St. Henry. And trying to post up Mayer on the block is Bessler. Mayer going to work. No good. And rebound to Vincent. Pushing ahead, 3 ball, no good. That 3 ball is no good by Alfeld. And with 4:19 to go, a 7-2 start for St. Henry. Bessler, ball fake, drives, puts it up, no good. And down here comes the Bluebirds.
St. Henry these last couple of possessions have been shooting very contested shots. I think they need to keep working the ball around and see if they can swing the ball and get more of an open shot.
They got Vincent back door on the alley-oop for 2.
Great pass, great play, great drive.
Head to Shea, bounce pass into Mayer. Wow, what a block by Vincent. And here he goes. Muller scores plus the foul. And Cody Teton about to check into the game, as well as number 13, Oliver Harris for the Bluebirds.
Reserve number 5, Alex Daniel, his first, team's first.
And the free throw's good. St. Henry's up 7-2 in a quick 5-0 spurt. A layup by an alley-oop put in for Vincent, a block, and then an A1 for Muller. Quick turn of events.
In this game, there's going to be a lot of punches to the guts for both teams, and they're just going to have to keep rebounding and keep bouncing back.
Veith looking to Daniel. He'll take the 3. No good. And great rebound there by Delagrange. Hesitates on the 3, drives in. Out to Harris. And blocked, and it's off Bessler. It'll stay with the Bluebirds with 2:54 to go. They run an elevator screen for Muller, and no good. And Teton with a big mismatch on the block. They're looking for him. They get it to him, and he missed the layup. Delagrange to the basket, no good. And it's a foul going to St. Henry.
It was a good feed down to Teton. Unfortunately, he made that was not the prettiest of shots.
Number 23, Ryan Butler is being for Highlands. Number 10, Zach Hart.
And Veith over to Butler. Good ball move by the Crusaders. Veith into the basket, no. And they got a foul on Butler with 2:10 to go. Into the game is Zach Barth for the Highlands Bluebirds. steal by Connor Shea. Ahead to Bessler. Waited for him, and he missed the layup. Here comes Muller. They got a block. Foul on Jude Bessler.
Max, as you said, started off hot. St. Henry went on a run, then Highlands went on a run. Very quiet here.
And Muller hits the first. Gets the second one. And Bryson Cody back into the game for Delagrange.
Not a large scoring game so far, only 9-7. Of course, it's only the first quarter, but both defenses have looked pretty decent so far. Then again, Highlands has missed a lot of shots that they've taken.
And Veith blocked. And then Vincent almost lost the ball. He comes away with it. Ahead to Muller. He's a shooter. No good. Rebound to Bessler. 1:27 to go. Pushing in transition. Bessler took it all the way and scores.
Good finish, good finish.
Corey Shea about to check in. Zach, either one of you can answer this, but St. Henry's been seeming that their best offense is when they get out in transition and not slow it down. They got to keep the pace going.
Well, that's been the story for both of these teams. Neither of these teams have been running a very efficient half-court offense. A lot of the points that we've seen scored today have been on the fast break or pushing the pace. So I think for St. Henry especially, they need to keep getting out and running. They've scored a lot of their points on just getting rebounds, pushing it, and going. Not trying to set up any offense. And I mean, you can say the same thing for Highlands.
Trying to break the pressure. Corey Shea checked in, and Reed Ravenscraft about to check in with exactly a minute to play. Bessler to Veith. Ball fake. Starter step off the glass, no good. How about the follow by the little man, Corey Shea?
It's called Hart right there. Smallest man on the court gets the rebound and the finish.
Great positioning, great rebound, way to put it back up, able to get it to fall.
Vincent for three. No good. Rebound, another board
Once
for
again.
Corey Shea. And with 30 seconds to go, St. Henry most likely going for the last shot. And not the prettiest of basketball in the first quarter. And a two-man game between Teton and Bessler, and Teton lost it. Vincent ahead to Barth, who scores. 10 seconds, we're tied at 11. Here comes Butler. Great pass to Veith. The transition offense is on fire. 3 seconds to go. Barth, a steal by Butler. He chucks it. No good. How close was that? That's the end of the first quarter, and we would like to thank the Athletic Boosters for making this broadcast possible. We cannot thank you enough. Here we go to start the second quarter. It's 13-11. St. Henry leads Highlands in a back-and-forth first quarter. And seeming that the best offense is out in transition.
Nice pass.
And the Bluebirds are trying to change
Great
that
offensive
narrative.
movement right there.
Bryson Cody for 2. And Charlie Watson on the floor for the Crusaders. Butler, Bessler, he's not afraid and won't go. Tip, St. Henry basketball. Risky pass, Corey Shea to Charlie Watson. And a 2-3 zone by the Bluebirds with 7:15 to play. It's 13-13.
St. Henry has a dangerous lineup out there. Every single person on that court is capable of shooting the 3.
Ravenscraft out to Butler. Over to Shea. He's not afraid. No good. Butler's got it. To Shea. To Bessler. And risky pass, and it doesn't pay off this time.
This St. Henry offense just doesn't seem to have a game plan in the half-court offense.
Muller and Vincent with a 2-man game. Bryson Cody took it in. Strong take, couldn't get it. Got it back and scores. Six and a half to play, 15-13. Highlands leads. Shea out to Ravenscraft. Good backdoor pass by Watson, and Bessler's foul. Delagrange into the game for the Bluebirds.
Well, we've seen Highlands play really solid defense down low. We got to be able to sneak passes in down low, get fouled, get to the free throw line all night.
Ravenscraft with a layup off the inbounds play. Guys, St. Henry has gotten 2 easy layups off of just simple out-of-bounds plays. What do you think of that?
It's good coaching. I mean, it takes a good coach to draw up the play, but it also shows the capability of this team, because a coach can draw up as many good plays as he wants, but if the team's not good enough to execute it, then it's not worth anything. And this team just executed both of them really well today.
Coach Faust was the 9th Region Coach of the Year, voted amongst other coaches, and congratulations on an astounding award. Butler for 3, off the side of the basket.
Yeah, not that close.
Butler's usually dead eye from 3, but good deflection on defense to make up for it.
Good D right there. Even better pass.
Great deflection by Alfeld, and St. Henry ball. 15-15 with 5:27 to go. Shea for 3, no good, and hit the top of the basket.
You know, the ball has not been falling in from deep from either of these teams. Both teams struggling from the three-point line, but both teams struggling in the half-court offense. They just need to start getting. Both teams just need to get out and run. I mean, that's always what's working for them right now. And so this game's going to be a very up-tempo game.
And Zach Tucker and Zach Day, do you think that this is both an offensive struggle for both teams, or is it partially just great defense?
Clearly great defense on both sides, as we saw back-to-back steals. But so the defense is definitely looking very solid, but offensively the shots are just not falling for either.
And that's just that on what Tucker said. Defense is looking great. Offense isn't the best, but I mean, you just see kids are just determined out there. When they lose the ball or make a mistake, they're determined to go make it better. It just so happens to be that they do a lot of that on the defensive end.
And that basket for Wyatt Veith, 17 all. Trading baskets in Erlanger. How about that move by Sam Vincent?
Pressuring the paint. Both teams are pressuring the paint. They're getting most of, if not all, points underneath the basket, easy layups. That's where all these points are coming from.
And Butler, good ball movement. Feith for three. Boom!
He's got the hot hand. Keep giving it to him.
And a foul on Watson. And Mayer, Shea, Daniel, and Bessler checking into the ball game. St. Henry's is a very deep team. They can go up to 10 guys deep. How will that fare come tournament time?
Well, I mean, we're halfway through the second quarter, and they've already gone 10 people deep. That just shows that they're not afraid to use all their players in big games, and this will show up in the tournament just because when teams start getting tired because they're playing their main 7, 8 players, St. Henry's going to be able to keep running because they can just platoon swap whenever they want.
How about the little pass from Shea? And a pump fake. And Feith tried to help him up, but Allfeld said no thanks. 21-20, Highlands leads. Good hustle by Vincent, but it will stay St. Henry basketball.
And Max, correct me if I'm wrong, but Wyatt Veith is definitely looking like the Wyatt Veith we've seen all year compared to last week against Beechwood.
Sorry to interrupt, but you are not wrong. And off the shot by Daniel, here comes Vincent. Out to Muller. You can't leave him. That's why. 24-20, Highlands leads. And a timeout, St. Henry. We would like to thank the Malay Company for making this broadcast possible. We cannot say thank you enough. We'll be back shortly. We're back, 2.5 to play, 24-20. After that Luke Muller 3, Coach Faust decided to take a quick timeout to regather. And what do you want to see coming out of the timeout on the offensive end?
They have to feed the ball to Veith. He's been keeping them going on the offensive end. He's been the spark. He's got the hot hand, obviously. So either the ball needs to be shot by Veith or at least work through Veith.
Shea for 3, no good. It'll stay St. Henry ball.
Continuing off what Zach said, as I said earlier, Max, Wyatt Veith is definitely looking like the Veith we've seen all year. He's playing stronger offensively and defensively. He's pressuring, and he's just looking like the Wyatt Veith, as I said, we have seen all season long.
And Bessler will score. Vincent, wow. He's a certified bucket, guys. 26-22, Highlands leads. And a steal all over the place defensively, and a foul on Daniel.
There's just been so many turnovers that it's hard to get an offensive run going when you get 2 points here, turnover there, and then another 2 points. You just can't get anything going.
Part of that is due to the bother of Vincent's length. Do you guys think that as well?
I do, I agree.
The pass, Muller for three. No good. And rebound to Bessler. 1:20 to go. And a steal again. Vincent is all over the place, both ends of the floor. And boom, that three is good for Alfeld. And then Bluebirds are up 7. Daniel just trying to get something going offensively besides Wyatt Veith. Connor Shea for three. Splash!
Big shot right there.
Much needed for the Crew. Within 4 with 40 seconds to play. Vincent couldn't catch the ball, and Bessler comes out of it. Behind the back. Great hustle by both teams. Highlands came out of it. And a timeout. Highlands with 15.4 to go, 29-25. We'll be back shortly. We're back, 15.4 to go. 29-25. Got 10 seconds. Alfeld put it up into the hands of Delagrange. That's a score, 31-25. And that's the end of the first half, and we would like to thank the athletic boosters for making this broadcast possible. Without you guys, we would not be here. We cannot thank you enough.
Also would like to thank the Malay Company once again. We would not be able to have this broadcast without you.
And finally, we would also like to thank St. Vincent de Paul for their generous help in our broadcasting club and allowing us to do all these broadcasts. We appreciate it.
Whether you're a middle school student, a high school student looking to transfer, or a parent of a student, trying to be able to find a high school that is the right fit can be an overwhelming process. And here at St. Henry District High School, we feel that we are one of those great options for you to choose from. To have high numbers, one of the things that we have to do is to put our teachers in a position where they have an environment where they can be able to collaborate with the students. The faculty at St. Henry are committed to preparing their students for life after high school. And some of the ways that we're able to do that is by offering a strong AP program, and we will also start offering dual credit courses for our upperclassmen. With St. Henry being a Catholic private school, faith is a very important part of our culture. We start and end our day with prayer and also have several all-school masses. One of the things that we're also very proud of is that 100% of our students are actively involved in community service on and off campus. Here at St. Henry, we have several clubs and organizations for students to be able to choose from, and 23 different athletic teams. On campus, we have our own gymnasium, track and field, soccer field, softball, and baseball fields. And recently we took over and renovated an athletic facility located in Florence, Kentucky. The things that we're doing here today at St. Henry District High School are making for an even brighter future. We're in the final stages of the building project for a new fine arts building with a 650-seat theater. We will also be upgrading our STEM labs on campus and adding additional STEM labs. When our students enter and exit our building, every single day they are reminded of our 5 pillars: scholarship, faith, leadership, arts, and athletics. We believe these pillars are what lays out the foundation for our students here at St. Henry District High School, not only to prepare them during their high school years, but for wherever life may take them.
Here we go to start the second half. It's 31-25.
Nice
Bessler
roll.
with a move for 2, 31-27. And guys, Zach Tucker, how would you recap that first half?
Defense was incredible on both sides of the ball. Highlands just came out on top with a little bit stronger defense. And the offense, their offense, not many shots for both teams were falling, but pressure underneath the basket was so key. Both these teams were finding points underneath the basket, getting easy layups, and Highlands was just able to get a couple more, and that's why they got this lead.
And Veith no good on the 2.
Good tip, good tip. St. Henry should really look to call some turnovers here early and often in the second half, because in the first half they got a lot of their points, as we keep saying over and over again, off turnovers and on fast break. But I mean, that's just the truth. They can get some turnovers, they can get fast break points, and that's what they need.
Muller, no good on the 3. He's got in the gym range. Connor Shea for 2, no good. And a rebound to Dellen Grange. Vincent, the bucket, no good. Connor Shea for 3. They need it. They got it.
Big.
Seems like that's a hot spot for Connor Shea. He's hit quite a few in that same spot, right in the corner.
And Muller guarded by Bessler. Muller no good. And good strip. And they got a foul on Mayer.
There again, we talked about the length of Vincent earlier, and I mean, there it was again. He has the long arms. He can just reach right around the smaller Daniel and just tip it right to his other teammates.
Well, not only Vincent, but every single one of these Highlands players have long arms. They've just been absolutely grabbing it on in and just taking the ball, all of them.
Near steal by Shea, and the game ball paid off as Alfred missed the 3. Veith in transition, lost it, and a very sloppy game here, guys. What do you think about that?
I think it's great defense, but I just think it's out of control offense as well. People are making passes they shouldn't make, shooting shots they shouldn't shoot, and no one's finishing either. So it's just, in the end, it just looks like a real sloppy game.
And Bessler tried to sell the call. They get it into Mayer. He's going to work. Pass back out to Shea instead. Almost. Oh, how about that? And had everything but the finish. Here comes Muller. Back to Vincent for 3. No. Rebound. Bryson Cody. No foul call. And with 4:45 to go, 31-30. Highlands lead St. Henry.
Yeah, both coaches are starting to get upset with the officials, but there has not been a lot of calls this game, and there's some that are really questionable and I think should be getting called.
And Veith fouled. He's heading to the line for 2.
On the foul number 2, Jack Dellen his second, team second. White Veith to the line, shooting 2 shots.
And the first one's good. Ravenscraft in for Bessler. And Harris into the game for Cody. Second one good. St. Henry's got their first lead in a long time. They get it into Harris. Harris going to work for two.
That's just a mismatch inside. That's all it is.
Mayer into Ravenscraft and a block, but he's fouled, heading to the line for two.
Number 13, Oliver Harris, his second, team's third. Reed Ravenscraft at the line, shooting 2 shots.
And first one good. Hey guys, St. Henry's offense has been a little bit of a drought, but what do you think of their recent free throw shooting?
Well, the free throws all game have been solid. I can't remember the last one they missed, but what they've been doing offensively is they've been pressuring down low. They've been feeding it inside. They're able to get fouled and get to the free throw line in the first place. That's why they lead here by 1 after a deficit of 6 coming into the second half.
Muller for 3. No good. Beef in transition.
Well, we've been talking about how teams can't be putting the ball in the hoop, but I mean, St. Henry's done an absolutely stellar job of closing out and just making sure that there's no open threes for this Highlands team, and
Teaton threw it away, and Vincent Veith went flying into the wall, and glad he's okay. Vincent's heading to the line for 2.
Defense number 5, Alex Daniel, his third, team second. Sam Vincent at the line, shooting 2 shots.
And Ryan Butler about to check in for the crew. And the first one good for Vincent. And Butler gets Daniel. And no good on the second one. And we're tied at 34 with 3.5 to go in the third quarter. Butler.
St. Henry keeps
Henry
picking
ball.
up their dribbles in places they should not be picking up their dribble. It's a lot easier to guard a team who always picks up their dribble than a team that knows what they're doing before they pick it up.
Teaton
Finish.
scores. Vincent missed the layup.
Oh.
And Teaton threw it away. .245 to play, 36-34. St. Henry's leading Highlands. Highlands at 23-2. And how about that block by Teaton, and they got a foul.
I don't know about that call. That was pretty clean up here.
I don't think they called the foul on Teaton, Zach. I think they got that for Ravenscraft.
Still, don't take away that block.
And they got it wrong. That's on Cody Teaton. That's blasphemy. And the first one good for Vincent. And the second one good. And Teton threw it away. He's looking for Ravenscraft on the block, couldn't hit him.
Once again, turnovers are killing St. Henry right now. Yes, it's only a tie game, but this game is swinging in a different direction.
And Vincent, wow, that was special. They're looking for Teton on the block. Veith, pull up. 38-36, Highlands leads with 1:45 to go. Here comes Alfred. He's going to take him. And they got a foul call on number 4, Connor Shea.
His first, team's fourth.
And a near steal by Butler. And they got it to Alfred in the corner, and he got it.
Highland will hit open threes all day, all night.
7-0 run by Highlands, and they got a foul call.
Highlands number 13, Oliver Harris. His third, team's fourth.
That foul's on Harris. And Bryson Cody into the game for Harris. And also into the game for the Bluebirds is Zach Barth. And with 1:30 to go, St. Henry's offense been a little bit of a drought. Zach, what do you guys want to see on the offensive end?
Well, I mean, every single person on this on the floor right now is capable of scoring inside and out. So I just want to see them get into a flow. There's been so many times where they get a basket and then turn the ball right over on the next possession, so they can't really get in that flow. I mean, once St. Henry gets in the groove, I think they'll be able to start getting this offense going and going.
As Bessler scored right there. How about that crossover? Out to Barth. He's open. He's going to hit it. Under a minute to go, 44-38. Butler. And 30 seconds to go. Connor Shea trying to get around him. Ravenscraft to Bessler. Hey guys, 10 seconds. They got to go. 5 seconds.
It's not.
Shea. Blocked.
There.
2 seconds. And that is the end of the third quarter, 44-38. We would like to thank the Malay Company for making this broadcast possible. Thank you guys. We cannot thank you enough. We'll be back shortly. Here we go to start the fourth quarter. Steal by Butler. Off to Veith, and it got stolen. Under the basket to Shea, and he's fouled, heading to the line for 2.
Ron, Butler needs to shoot that. I mean, wide open layup, even if there's a defender in front of you. One-on-one, can't just pass that, especially with a trailing defense.
There's no way, even if there wasn't a player, that he would have been able to give it to Veith, and Veith would have put it up in time because they were so close to the basket. Butler on that play just has to put it up, hopefully get fouled, get to the line, maybe get an and one.
And Shea missed the first. And got the second one. 5-point game. And a near steal, and it's Highlands basketball. They get it into Barth.
Exactly what they need. Start putting the pressure on and causing some turnovers.
Veith. Wow. Behind the back. Looking. On the floor. Broken play, and Bessler scores.
Great job just sticking with it there by Veith, and great cut by Bessler to be able to relieve his team from all that pressure.
Bessler's looking so strong underneath the basket. I wouldn't be surprised if they keep feeding him down low.
It's St. Henry ball, turnover, heading back to the Crew.
On this offensive possession, and for the rest of this quarter, they cannot give up any turnovers. Highlands, on Highlands' point of view, they have to keep getting steals, but for the Crew, they have to keep the ball safe, make smart passes, smart decisions, play smart basketball.
6:40 to go, 44-41. Veith behind the back in the lane. Will it work? No good. Follow again. And he's fouled, heading to the line.
Starting to see some life in the St. Henry offense, starting to get in a rhythm, getting some turnovers, and exactly what they needed to do.
End of the game is Oliver Harris in for Bryson Cody.
Zach, as you said earlier, this game was going to be toe-to-toe. It certainly is here, winding down in the fourth.
And Veith hits the second timeout, St. Henry. We would like to thank the Athletic Boosters for making this broadcast possible. We cannot thank you enough. We'll be back shortly. Referees have a little word with Alfred and Shea. And they got a foul call on Connor Shea, and I didn't see anything. What about you guys? Nothing?
Nothing.
At 1 point, Highlands lead with 6.5 to go in the fourth quarter.
I will say this, Max. If they're able to force a turnover pretty soon here, if not this possession, this would be great.
Muller, no good. Shea, wow. Athletic rebound.
I don't know. Maybe that's a shot Highland wanted, but I mean, if I was the coach, that was not a good shot of selection.
How about Bessler inside to give the Crew the lead? Harris into the front court. Vincent fouled, and he's heading to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
And that's number 3, Sam Vincent. Percentage number 23, Ryan Butler, his second, team 6.
And went in, 47-45.
Safe with the basketball. We do not need a silly three.
And Shea, the silly three is good! Zach, Connor Shea just completely ignored what you just had to say and drills the three to give the Crew the lead.
Oh, he's lucky he made it.
Nah.
Veith
Oh,
on a
boom.
three. Boom!
Cannot start fouling.
Well, Veith and Shea just proved me wrong, so I might as well hang it up, boys. I'm retiring.
51-47 with 5:13 to go. Vincent at the line for a 1-on-1. Missed it. And Butler almost turned it over. And Veith corrals it. And guys, what do you want to see on offense?
They got to keep attacking. They can't take their foot off the pedal. There's 5 minutes left, and if you play not to lose, that's going to be what the Highlands needs to get back in this game.
Smart with the basketball.
Dear God.
And Shea almost put that in. He just kind of threw it up there. And Bessler deflected it, and it's going to stay with Highlands. Vincent took it away. His arms are very long. He's deflected so many passes tonight. Muller, and no good. Shea into Butler, guarded by Delagrain. And with 4 minutes to go, 51-47. Bessler inside, backing him down, puts it up, no foul call, and it's Highlands ball. Vincent to Delagrange, no good, he's headed to the line for 2.
I don't know what that was. Bessler got hacked at this end, and that was just a touch foul.
Gets the first. missed the second one. And Bessler hit him with an elbow. I believe it was unintentional. And the referees are discussing it now.
These refs are getting way too whistle happy here.
.355 to go, 51-48. What do you guys think needs to be the final judgment of that call?
There was nothing there. He got a rebound. He came down and people were starting to hack, and he was just trying to get him, get the players off him.
Max, what I saw was Alfred was holding on to the ball, and Jude was just trying to get loose from him. Nonetheless, I do not think it was an intentional elbow.
And they got a technical foul. Unbelievable.
It's a horrible call.
And Bessler with another foul.
These refs are taking this game into their hands. It's no longer up to the players.
And he just fouled out. And he missed it.
Missed the first one. That's how you know it's not a foul.
And I thought I heard correctly that was Bessler's fifth, but no one seems to be checking in for him. And he got the second one to go, 51-49. 3:45 to go.
Smart with the basketball here. Smart passes, cannot have a turnover. Have to be able to score.
Daniel took him off the
Great
dribble
move,
and
great
scores.
move.
That's what they got to do. They got to find open holes, drive to the basket.
Vinson. He lost the ball, tried to get too fancy.
Even with the refs' hope, they can't seem to find anything going for him.
And Veith got it into Bessler. And with 3:15 to play, 53-49. What do you want to see out of Wyatt Veith on this possession? He's been the go-to all game.
They just need to stay in their capabilities, just like that, right there.
And I think Wyatt just answered my own question. That's what we wanted to see.
Absolutely. He's been doing it all game, so physical, so strong, getting to the basket, shooting the three, had a very clutch three a couple minutes ago, and he's just looking very good late here in the game.
The lead is up to 7 now. Zach Barth in the game for the Bluebirds.
This is where we said earlier, St. Henry's really going to have to guard that three-point ball. Start to come down in the stretch. Highlands is down. They're going to start trying to rely on that three-point shot.
Get it inside. Alfred, in and out. And they got a foul call. Foul on Harris. gets the first, front end of a 1-on-1. And the second one good.
Coming down to the wire here, we're going to most likely see a little bit more three-point shooting from the Highlands Birds.
And they can stroke it from deep. That's one of them, Barth. No good. And it's St. Henry basketball. Into Bessler. And ahead to Butler. Hit to Daniel with 2:20 to go. And he just grabbed his jersey.
Max, you can never really say a game is truly over until the final buzzer. But after trailing by, I believe, 6 in the last quarter, St. Henry has really turned it around.
Yes, they have, led by Wyatt Veith. And the referees having their part in the game. I don't know what's going on, but this has been the theme of the second half.
St. Henry needs to hit their free throws down in the water. This team's too good of a shooting team to. There you go, right there. Keep up on defense. But like I was saying, this Bluebird team can shoot it and get hot at any time. They can't just afford to lose points.
And yes, the game is never over against the Bluebirds with this much time left, so they can hit it from anywhere. Vincent took it to the basket instead and puts it in. And a timeout by Highlands. And guys, I want each of you to answer, what has been the turnaround in the second half, mostly from the third to the fourth quarter for St. Henry?
Well, first of all, the offense has been incredible, and so is the defense. I mean, they've been able to force turnovers, get the ball in their hands. Those 2 threes back-to-back from Shea and Veith, that completely surprised me, but they both fell, and that's what really pushed them. They've been pressuring the paint down low, and they've been able to get easy buckets.
I can't really add on to anything Tucker said. He pretty much covered it all. I mean, the defense, the offense, the transition offense is really what got them started, and then from then on out, they've been able to keep it going. They started taking back on some of the turnovers they had, which allowed their streaks to keep on going.
And 2:01 to go. So here he's got the inbound. Got to make sure you take care of the ball here. Shea to the front court to Daniel. And back to Shea with 1:50. Barth tried to pick his pocket, and he got the foul call. And Veith missed the first.
Got to put these free throws in.
And the second one good. Minute 45 to play, 59 to 51. Vincent missed the layup. And it's St. Henry basketball. And Evan Rom checks in for Muller.
Highlands number 10, Zach Barth, his fourth. Shoot best from the line, shooting a double bonus.
And Muller checks in for Rom. (61 to 51 minute 30 to go. Vincent to Muller. And that went off Muller, but they say it's Highlands basketball. And Harold for Delagrange. Beath stole it. Here he goes. Spin move.
And one.
And he's heading to the line for two.
Highlands number 10, Zach Barth, his fifth and final foul.
And Zach Barth is fouled out.
Wide feet to the line, shooting 2 shots.
And the first one good. And second one no good. 62 to 51. Muller for three.
Yeah.
No good. And Shea Lawson's Highlands ball. And a moving screen at St. Henry ball.
Highlands number 31, Bryson Cody, his first.
And Rom into the game for Muller. And they got a foul, and Shea head of the line.
Highlands number 14, Hunter Altfeld, his second. Shea the line, shooting a double bonus.
Muller check back in for Rom and Shea. Got it. Got them both. And Corey Shea in for Connor Shea.
I'm thinking that's all she wrote.
What a comeback by St. Henry.
Veep soars in for two.
Number Will Harold in line shooting 2 shots.
First one for Harold is no good, and Charlie Watson checks in for Jude Bessler. And Butler's got it ahead to Veith. And Veith scores. 68-51. Muller for 3. No good.
Nope, good.
How about that comeback?
Unbelievable. Great offense and defense for the Crusaders. Wow. To come back from a 6-point deficit.
68-51 final, and the comeback crew complete a 6-point comeback from the third quarter to win by 17 in the fourth. That's the final, 68-51, and we will present the Auburn Group Player of the Game after this.
Whether you're a middle school student, a high school student looking to transfer, or a parent of a student, trying to be able to find a high school that is the right fit can be an overwhelming process. And here at St. Henry District High School, we feel that we are one of those great options for you to choose from. To have high numbers, one of the things that we have to do is to put our teachers in a position where they have an environment where they can be able to collaborate with the students. The faculty at St. Henry are committed to preparing their students for life after high school. And some of the ways that we're able to do that is by offering a strong AP program, and we will also start offering dual credit courses for our upperclassmen. With St. Henry being a Catholic private school, faith is a very important part of our culture. We start and end our day with prayer and also have several all-school masses. One of the things that we're also very proud of is that 100% of our students are actively involved in community service on and off campus. Here at St. Henry, we have several clubs and organizations for students to be able to choose from, and 23 different athletic teams. On campus, we have our own gymnasium, track and field, soccer field, softball, and baseball fields. And recently, we took over and renovated an athletic facility located in Florence, Kentucky. The things that we're doing here today at St. Henry District High School are making for an even brighter future. We're in the final stages of the building project for a new fine arts building with a 650-seat theater. We will also be upgrading our STEM labs on campus and adding additional STEM labs. When our students enter and exit our building, every single day they are reminded of our 5 pillars: scholarship, faith, leadership, arts, and athletics. We believe these pillars are what lays out the foundation for our students here at St. Henry District High School, not only to prepare them during their high school years, but for wherever life may take them.
Welcome back to Erlanger. I'm Max Schluter, presenting Wyatt Veith with the Autumn Group Player of the Game. Wyatt, great game.
Thanks, Max.
St. Henry won with a final score of 68-51, led by Wyatt Veith's 30 points. And Wyatt, you guys were trailing most of the game. How did you guys take that big leap into the fourth quarter?
Highlands is a great team, Max. They're one of the best in the state, and we're one of the best in the state at getting stops defensively. So we just knew we had to go back to the basics and get the job done on the defense end, and then it'll just carry over to the offense.
And Wyatt, in the first half, you guys also had a lot of offensive issues. You couldn't really get into a rhythm. Again, how did that change in the second half so quickly?
We just had to calm down. We were rushing a lot, and we just needed to take care of the ball and be patient on offense. So we talked with our coaches, just made a few adjustments, and got the good win.
And you guys have beaten plenty of great teams this year: Lexington Catholic, Connor, and now Highlands. And you guys won All-A, of course. So how you guys, well, one more regular season game, then it's officially postseason play. How do you feel where your team's at right now?
You know, Max, I'm fired up right now. I'm feeling confident. A lot of people sleep on St. Henry, and they don't know what we're about. They don't know how good we are. But we're legit this year, and we're ready to make some noise in region.
Thank you, Wyatt. And I'm Max Schluter. I want to thank Mr. Z, Braden Johnson, Zach Day, and Zach Tucker. And Wyatt, congratulations on the Autumn Group Player of the Game again.
Thanks, Max. Go Crew.
And I'm Max Schluter, and we are signing off.